Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, there's some complaints from Master Universe fans about Mattel Creations. Now, this really didn't occur to me as being a problem. I mean, we heard a while ago that, they were going to stop production of, Origins, that the line was ending and all that, and everyone was freaking out. And it turned out they were just shifting from releasing it to the big box stores, or whatever they're called, in the retail stores, and pretty much limiting it to Mattel Creations and online. Considering I've bought every one of my Master Universe Origin figures from eBay, I haven't gotten a single one from like retail or a store. I haven't been able to just go into a store and buy one, and I've paid scalpers prices for every single one of them. It's cost me thousands of dollars. It never really occurred to me that a lot of people were just walking into stores and buying them, and now the idea of having to go online to get them is a problem. And then when they go online to Mattel Creations and they sell out in a minute and they don't get them, then they have to go and buy them for scalpers prices on eBay, is really upsetting some Master Universe fans. I'm like, I can understand that. If you had the option of buying them in a store and you had bought, the bulk of your collection in the store for like $15, $15 each on sale, or like $20, I can understand why you'd be upset that that Mattel was charging $17 or $20 or $25, and then they're selling out, and then people were scalping them for like $80. I'm like, I'm paying $100 for mine. I mean, shut up. No, that's not fair. I shouldn't be like that. Not that these people listening or care or know that I just said that, but it's just really funny to think of these people who are getting them for $15, $20, and then they're upset that they have to buy them for like $50, $60, $70, $80, $90 when I've been paying that price the whole time. Even though some of the lines actually, waves, came to Australia when they didn't go to the big box stores, or they didn't get released as the other lines had, they came to Australia. So we actually had them first and had easy access to them, as opposed to other people who had to buy them offline from people who were buying them over here and then selling them. It's been a mess. The rollout of this line has been a mess, and I wonder what would have happened if they had just released it consistently from start to finish. No exclusives to stores, no exclusives to websites, no, sending them to different countries or different zones or whatever, and people not being able to know where to find them, and it's just been a mess. So I can understand on one level, because I didn't start buying them right away. I didn't start collecting them right away. I thought about it. I thought, no, I'm not going to do it, because, I was thinking of just adding them to my existing vintage collection, but I figured I would probably end up wanting to buy them all in the end, which I'm now doing. But also, I just didn't want to start money-wise. I just thought, you don't need them. But then the mini-comics was what got me. I want to know what was in the mini-comics. I'm like, well, each line seems to have the same book, so I'll just get one from each line. I'll just pick my favourite ones here and there. I'll just get a selection of them and all the mini-comics, and, I won't have to buy all of them. But I ended up getting pretty much anyone that had a different element, or some alternative feature, or was like a mini-comic version or something, and now I'm buying the cartoon ones. It's the first collection I've just started and just getting all of them, and not sort of wondering, do I get this one, do I get that one, and just selecting certain ones, because all the other ones, and I do regret now a few that I actually didn't buy that were like decent prices, like nearly retail prices, because I thought, well, I don't need that one, and that's probably why it's cheap, because no one else sort of felt like they needed it either, and it wasn't selling. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get those ones now, so now I have to find them. They're all costing me more. But yeah, so I tried to actually buy not this last one, not Cyclone, the one before that went online, sold online. I tried to buy it, and it kept bouncing at either picking the payment method, or establishing the postage and like my area and that. And it kept bouncing back and going back and going back, and kicked me out altogether once or twice. I got back in, selected it again, it was still available, got in, and then it let me pick the territory, but then wouldn't let me pay, or it would bounce back to the territory. I gave up after an hour or so, I think it was about 45 minutes I tried, and I gave up, and then it was sold out. I didn't even try with Cyclone. I've just accepted that I have to buy them from eBay at scalpers prices. And the other issue was when they first, because originally they weren't selling them here in Australia, and then they started to, but they were the international ones, and they had the mini comics without the text, and the foreign text on the packages without the line about whatever figure on the back and that. So I didn't, then when they did come to retail, I didn't want them because they were the international ones, so I didn't buy them anyway. So I'm like, oh well, I would have ended up buying them online anyway, so it's not like I missed out, because even though they were here for like $18-20 on sale, I didn't want those versions. So I've just been stuck with buying them online the whole time, and so have a lot of people. But people have gotten used to buying them in retail for good prices and being able to just go in and, oh, do I get this one today? Do I get that one today? And just sort of, now they're kind of dealing with the sort of, experience that other fans have been dealing with having to fight to get them, or having to pay exorbitant, scalpers prices. So I'm trying to be sympathetic, but it's funny because it never occurred to me that these would be issues for people and they'd be upset about it because, I haven't been able to, buy them the way they have. So just interesting. I just wanted to, talk about that for a second.